Hi, I'm Lee and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled, Yes, Narcissists Are Brazen and Sick and Twisted. Dealing with a narcissist is literally the worst person you will ever deal with. I have said it before. There is no way that these narcissists are human. It is a sheer evil entity, if not Satan himself, because what normal, nice, kind person gets joy out of intentionally hurting someone? No normal person does that. So I stand firm on that I do believe narcissists are sent from Satan himself. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So, yes, not only are narcissists completely brazen and sick and twisted, so are the people that they mess with. Because let's not forget, the saying really is true. Birds of a feather flock together. You want to know who the narcissist is? Who does he hang around? Who does the narcissist hang around? And I speak from experience on the narcissist would hang around really not good people. Like, not good. No morals, morally corrupt, just awful, god awful people. They're not that bad. Yeah, you're just mean, Lee. You're just mean. You just give them a chance. Honey, the only times that I have ever been screwed over is when I went against my better judgment and gave someone a chance. And of course, this gives me experience on dealing with this narcissist for X amount of years, because I, went against my better judgment because I really thought I loved this person. But no, you want to know who somebody is? Look at who they hang around. Because the narcissist has no morals, no standards, no self-respect. So of course, they're going to be around people with no morals, absolutely no standards, and no self-respect. So, duh. Like, of course. So the other women, the mistresses, because yet again, speak from experience. Well, all of his women in his life knew he had a girlfriend. Okay. They all knew. They didn't care. And I know this because I saw all the messages. I saw everything that they said about me. And mind you, half of these women never met me a day in their life. And then I also saw what this narcissist was saying about me. So it's like, how are you going to tell me to my face that you love me, and then behind my back, whoo, you are talking so much trash that you would say to your worst enemy? But for whatever reason, I was an enemy to that guy. And I think the reason why I was such an enemy to him is because I would not tolerate his disrespect. And that's what a narcissist wants, is they want you to tolerate and accept their disrespect. It's just so sick and twisted. But like I said, they're not a nice person. Better yet, they're not human. They are an evil entity. So again, is it because the narcissist is that dumb, delusional, and arrogant, for them to be just so brazen, so effing brazen? Is it because you're that dumb, that delusional, that arrogant? Or are you this effing brazen because you're doing this to the old supply? Because like I've said, the narcissist, there's always old supply and new supply. And typically there is always that one old supply that's always in the life of a narcissist. And for a long time, that was me. For 7+ years, that was me. The person that the narcissist would always run back to, because it's, they always have to have attention. They always have to have supply. So you're with the old supply that is always going to be there no matter what. And Whenever you leave the old supply, you go get new supply. That never works out. So then you bounce back to the old supply. So you're constantly getting supply while you recruit more. So are you that brazen because you're doing all of this because the old supply, you keep the old supply, I keep taking the narcissist back in the hopes that they will change. And they never do. They never do. Like the narcissist, they get off on hurting you. So of course they are going to tell you whatever you want to hear, but you have to look at their actions. And I know it's really hard because we don't want to believe that someone can do things to intentionally hurt us. That someone can say, "Oh, I love you. There's no one else." And then behind your back, it's vile. It's so vile. And it's like, if I'm this horrid person, why not leave? Because there's no fun in just leaving. No, they have to still get supply from you. So the narcissist is thinking, well, I can be this brazen, I can be this sick, and I can be this twisted because this dumb bee keeps taking me back. She has no self-worth. She keeps taking me back. I can do anything and she'll take me back. And then it becomes even more of a game. They do things to, well, besides intentionally hurt you, embarrass you, and publicly embarrass you and humiliate you. And speaking of humiliating you and narcissists being brazen, let's not forget that this person made sure that I got a job working with his mistress. Yes. So let's break this down here. And I've done numerous videos on this. But this mistress, I knew her. We all used to work together. And when we all used to work together, absolutely no one liked her. And no one liked her because she had a horrible attitude. You look up miserable in the dictionary, it's a picture of her ugly face. Okay. The bird from the labyrinth. That's her. No one liked her. And it wasn't just at that place. You name it, no one likes her. Well, Narcissist liked her because Narcissist banged her for 7 years and kept it a secret from me. So I remember I was looking for another crappy job. So he made sure, this person made sure, pulled strings, did everything to get me a job with his mistress. So, and this is so sick, twisted, and demented for both of them. I remember it was a bartending job at a nasty effing strip club, okay? So when I went in there, waiting to go talk to the manager, and I see this ugly rat, she is trash, okay? So I see her on stage. She comes, Lee? Hi. Oh, how are you? Now, and I thought it was kind of weird to see her because we used to work together a few years ago across the bay. So it's like, what are you even doing over on this side of the bay? First off, well, she lives here. And not only does she live here, she lives less than 2 miles away from my ex-narcissist. Oh, it was quite convenient. There's his place here, her place right across the street, and then you go down about 5 miles, then my place. So, oh honey, talk about convenient. So I'm sure he messaged her. Well, no, been in contact. Oh, just so you know, Lee's gonna come up there, but just don't act out of character. But let me tell you something, honey. What should have been a red flag for there is this person nice AF. That's not her style. She is the nastiest person to ever walk the face of the earth. So I knew it was a red flag when, why is this person being so nice to me who has never been nice to me a day in my life? Oh, because you're a P, you're a PAB and you're banging my boyfriend. So then I remember I went home that night and I'm like, oh my God, I work with so-and-so. Of course he knows I work with her. He made sure I got a job there. So I worked there for about a year. I saw this nasty bee day in and day out. So nice, smiling in my face. So you're banging my boyfriend. So both of them, it gets both of them off to, oh, I saw Lee today and she, like, it's gross, it's sick, it's weirdo effing behavior. It's weirdo behavior. But the narcissist is an effing weirdo. So of course, he's going to be around weirdos. I mean, oh God, all I have to say is thank God those rose-colored glasses are off, stomped on, and thrown against the wall, honey, because So how effing brazen are you? Oh, it gets better. So I had to see both of them smile in my face for a full year. Oh, and then later, whenever he said, oh, Lee, you finally deserve to know the truth. And no, it's not that, oh, it was weighing heavy on his heart. No. Everything with a narcissist is calculated. Everything is calculated. Everything is for personal gain. Every single thing that a narcissist does is to benefit them. So this narcissist is trying to make it seem like, oh, after 7 years of me lying straight to your face, Lee, I'll tell you what really happened. No. And even then, everything is a lie. Every effing thing. It's just sick. Made even more sick that this person is 15 years older than me. You're like, I'm sorry, sir. What? So he says to me that the reason that she was his mistress was because she would do it and she would keep quiet. So all it takes to be with a narcissist is no morals, no standards, bang you, and not tell your girlfriend. Classy. He took me to her house. Yeah. Again, I didn't know this until years later. That whole relationship put me through the trenches. I am telling you, I was broken the F down, but not anymore. But oh, honey, that was one of the darkest times I think I've ever experienced. Check out my Patreon, all the details there. So I remember I was doing some investigating on her, found out she lives not far away from me at all. Then I'm looking at the address. I'm looking at the photos. And I'm like, I've been here before. I've been here before with him. He took me to her house to, I don't even remember what BS excuse he said. Someone was making a video. I'm sure it was a video. And he had to go pick it up. How brazen are you? So that gets you off to, oh, my girlfriend's in the car, but here I'm going to my mistress's house. Woo, baby. Yeah. Then, of course, the narcissist, completely brazen. Messaging disgusting, explicit, disgusting, horrible messages right in front of my face. Yet again, I knew what was going on. I kicked myself in the butt every single day for not doing something then. Actually, I kicked myself in the butt so much for even letting all of that disrespect go on for so long. But, you live and you learn. 1 strike rule applies. And it wasn't until I saw the messages years later on just how absolutely disgusting it was. And this was another woman with no morals, no standards, who, oh, I don't care if you have a girlfriend, break up with her. Come up, like, I saw these messages. Disgusting. This person lied for years about everything, every single thing. And then, I'm supposed to forgive and forget. Honey, I am not Jesus, and actually you need Jesus. So there you go. And this is why I say always check socials. Socials will tell you everything you need to know. So again, when I was in the horrid trenches of this, I went on her page. And he was still lying. This person never stops lying. So every single thing was just a blatant lie. He lied for years, even with proof. I mean, just watch all the videos, right? So she had photos of my boyfriend on her page. And you only post guys on your page if you are effing them or if you're trying to make someone jealous. You only post guys on your page if you are effing them or if you are trying to make someone jealous. And these people are as old as the Bible. So who do they have to make jealous? So you're banging him. I saw these photos. These photos were disgusting because then I look at the dates, I look at the times. This was New Year's Eve. And I had to work at a crappy club New Year's Eve night. So after he was done with her, he stops by to ring in the new year with me at work. Boy, the audacity, sir. The F do you get this audacity from? And then of course, when I confronted her, those photos came down in a heartbeat. Next day, those photos were down. Next day. Well, if he's just your friend. These people make me sick. Sick. And I know he's watching this video because he's a sick person and still watches my YouTube. So I hope you die in a fiery car crash. So yes, a narcissist and their associates know you will put up with it. That's why they do it. They know you're not going anywhere. You take someone back after the first disrespect, that sets the tone for the whole entire relationship. They know you have no boundaries, no limits, or no standards. And let's not forget when he wanted me to get a massage from his ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I didn't even know it was his ex-girlfriend until yet again years later. I couldn't get in to get a massage at my place. So he's like, oh, here, let me give you the number to my friend. My friend's a massage therapist. Here. Okay. Well, I didn't find out until later. That was his ex-girlfriend. I find that kind of weird. And then I find it even more weird because yet again, when I found messages, it wasn't just a friend. Honey, it never is just a friend. It's always supply, always supply. His famous words to me, oh, Lee, when you break up with someone, you remain friends with them. That's what you do. And I saw messages from this woman to him saying, don't like or comment on my photos. My husband will find out. Oh, and you know what, honey? Birds of a feather and have at it. Have at it. I am in no way a part of your disgusting, backstabbing, cheating, morally corrupt group. Have at it. Have at it, honey. Disgusting, right? Woo, baby. But you don't have to put up with it. I said it once and I'll say it again. The first sign of disrespect, deuces. Get out the door because it will never change. It will never get better. If anything, it'll get 20 times worse. So thank you for watching. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.